Hello YouTubers, I'm back for another update on the Achilles debridement, the calcaneal spur removal, and the gastrocnemus recession. It's been, let's see, February. I had my surgery February the 5th, so now I'm right at 4 months post-op. Yeah, I'm at 4 months post-op, and I must say that I am doing well, and I appreciate everyone that has made some comments of encouragement or just to ask questions, because this is what the vlogs are all about. It's just to try to give some people an idea of what the surgery is like and what the recovery period is like. So like I said, I'm at 4 months post-op, and I'm a whole lot better than what I was the last time. I couldn't believe that when I went to my friend's house that I was able to go down a flight of stairs, and I was just boom, 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 boom. And I don't know if it's because it has a rail or what, but I shocked myself. And I had on a sneaker. And one thing that I noticed was one day I was getting ready to get in the car with my husband, and I was looking at my leg and I was flexing my leg. And you always have that one deformed leg when you have a surgery and there's muscle weakness in it. It's smaller than your other leg, and I noticed that I had some muscle definition in that leg, and I did not have that before. So it's like the more I'm walking, the more the strengthening is getting back to where it needs to be. um, let's see, as for the scar, it's a lot better, and I think the skin is toughening on it. And I'm so ready to get a pedicure, because I haven't had a pedicure in a while, and I haven't been able to get a pedicure due to the scarring and some of the nerve damage. And even that's going pretty well. um, I noticed that I have some arthritic pain, and it's like when it gets ready to rain, or like it's cold in here now, I'll start aching. So what I do for that, I don't even take anything anymore for pain, except for the gabapentin at night. I just go ahead and either put a sock on my foot or keep my legs covered to keep everything warm, because that helps a lot. Or I'll get in the shower as hot as I can take it, and that helps as well. But everything has been going great. I can't wait to go to the doctor to see if I can actually start walking on the track, because I have put on some weight since I haven't been able to do anything, and I'm not used to all of this weight. It's got to come off. I don't know how I'm gonna get it off, but it's gonna come off one way or another. Um, Other than that, let's see. I think that's about it. Oh, I had a question from a young man in Australia. They're watching all the way in Australia, and I think that's the coolest thing in another time zone watching. He asked me how much percentage the doctor, well, the amount of Achilles did my doctor detach in order to get the bone spur off. And it was like 30%, because I had a small spur, and that was just forming just from the time of the injury last June up until that that December that I had formed a spur. It was it was really small, but from where I had damaged the Achilles, it just started scraping everything. So I was like, you know what? Since they're going to go ahead and do the surgery, why not just take the spur off too and just get all that done at one time? And that's how that came about. But they never know how much damage you've done until they actually get in there, and that's what made me nervous. I think was the anticipation of knowing, is it going to be worse than what I thought it was going to be? And really, when I think about it, I think compared to some people, my pain was manageable. It was just that first week where you have those fresh scars and those stitches, which I've never had stitches a day before in my entire life. And that caused a lot of throbbing. Anytime you're cut on, that causes a lot of throbbing. And the Percocets, that made you constipated, so that caused pain in a whole nother area. But I found that If you drink some prune juice or some apple juice or some warm water on an empty stomach, that kind of helps with the constipation. Um, and I think that's about it. And I really appreciate y'all watching and following. I'll have my doctor's appointment probably in another week or so, so we could see where we are. I don't feel like I'm gonna have to do physical therapy, because I've been trying to get in the habit of walking normally, and you really have to reteach yourself how to walk from heel to toe, because when you're in pain and you're so used to limping, it's like your mind automatically goes to limping. So I have to really catch myself, and I can't think of anything else to cover. But if y'all have any more questions, feel free to leave comments and questions below, and I promise you I'll get back to you. It's not like I have anything to do. I'm not working anywhere. I'm just sitting at home, going back and forth, looking after my godson, my godkids. I have a new godson. He is so handsome. That's all I'm doing. So just leave your comments and questions below. Oh, and happy Father's Day to all the fathers. Y'all be blessed and have an awesome weekend.